Adda 24/7. Today we are in the most important session for JAIIB RBWM. How to score 60 plus in JAIIB RBWM. Now let me come to the topic directly here. For basically we are focusing on October 23 exam just now. This is what August, right? September, October, just now. So we are focusing on that exam. Now the point over here is, why should I score 60 plus? Tell me. Why should I score? My passing score is what, 50? Then why should I score 60 plus? The reason being, everyone pay attention. See here, you have 4 subjects. ABM as PPB, then accounts, right? Then you have IFS and you have RBW. Now the point over here is, there are chances that in some subject you might score, let's say 45 to 50 somewhere. Passing is 50, but you might score 45 in, let's say, AFM. Okay, or you might score 45 in, let's say, this IFS, Indian economy. Okay, IFS, I will just call it IE now. Okay, so if you score lesser in this, you have to get some subject which will give you the higher average, right? So which is that subject? RBWM is that subject. If you study well in RBWM, remember, you can score not only 60 plus, I would say you can score 70 plus over here in RBWM. So everything, whichever subject you lack, you can match it up for the average. Okay, so that's why scoring 60 plus is very important. You should target always, I would say, 70 plus. Then you'll come to 60 plus. For that, first we must know what is this subject, RBWM. Retail banking and wealth management. This subject was earlier for CAIIB and that also only part was there. Retail banking was there, but now they have brought it for JAIIB and they have added wealth management. Okay, so retail banking, what is retail banking? It's a two-part topic actually. One is retail banking, second is wealth. What is retail banking? Retail banking is a collection of products and services that banks offer to customers and small businesses through branches, the internet and other networks. Understand? We focus on what? Customers and small businessmen. That is why the risk is divided. That's why retail banking is very important. And what is wealth management? Wealth management is a part of the financial services that assists you in managing your money and provides you with the advisory service. So what are you doing over here? You are managing other people's money. It includes everything: mutual funds, portfolio management, then tax services, then housing loan services. Everything is included. So basically you are dealing with other people's money over here, and that is the basic subject. All your portion will also be rounding or revolving around this logic only. Okay, we'll see that. What is the passing criteria? Minimum marks to pass this in the subject is 50 out of 100. So even if you get 45, say this, candidate securing at least 45, but if your average becomes 50 in all the 4 subjects, then it's okay. You have cleared. But I would always suggest, why are you targeting 50? Target 70 plus. That's why our session is over here, right? We are here to target 70 plus. Candidates will be allowed to retain the credits of the subject they have passed, means of this RBWM if you clear it. So it will be retained till the end expiry of the time limit of passing the examination, right? So whatever is your time limit, 3 years or 5 attempts, whichever is earlier. So you can retain the credit of RBWM up to that time, so that you can clear only the remaining subjects then. Okay, so I would suggest focus on 70 plus for RBWM, very important one. Okay, now before going ahead, everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be subscribe it now first. Click on that bell icon. Okay, in this channel, remember, what do you get? You get firstly free YouTube series, free, all the free YT series, free YouTube YT series. You get it over here on all the subjects, JAIIB all, CAIIB all, both of them. Secondly, latest updates, whatever updates you get from IIBF, you get it immediately over here. So free YouTube series and updates. What else do you want? Subscribe to the channel right now and click on that bell icon. Okay. What is the pattern of the exam? Question paper will contain approximately 100 objective type multiple choice questions for 100 marks. See here. Now the point over here is they are writing in that IIBF pattern, they have written 100 objective questions roughly of multiple choice of 100 marks. But I have seen, I'll tell you, in your paper you get roughly 120 questions and of 100 marks. 120 questions for 100 marks. You'll say, sir, how 120 for 100 marks? So they are divided. How they are divided? Roughly you get, I'll tell you, 70 questions. 70 questions for half mark. Look at this pattern, very important for half marks. Then roughly remaining, you get around 20 questions, 20, okay, for 20 questions. So 70 plus 20, right, 90. So this is not 70, this becomes 35. So half mark means it becomes 35 marks, right? 35 marks over here. Then roughly 20 questions you get for around this 2 marks over here. Now 20 questions for 2 marks means what? Or I would suggest a reverse one. 20 questions for 1 mark you will get. 20 questions for 1 mark. So how much do you get? 35 marks over here. And then you can take this 20 to roughly 30 also. 30 is also okay. 30 questions also. 30 or 40 also okay. So 35 marks over here. 40 marks over here. You can take this as 40 roughly. On an average, you see this 40 questions for 1 mark. So 35 plus 40. 35 marks plus 40 marks. So this becomes again 40 marks. So 35 plus 40, 75 marks. And remaining these questions are for 2 marks. So roughly around 25 marks are remaining. So 25 marks over here. Right. So you get around 25 means 24 marks you will get. And somewhere here 1 mark will be added. So roughly you'll get 12 to 15 questions. 12 to 15 questions for 2 marks. Right. So this is the general pattern. 70, then 40, and then 12 to 15. 70 plus 40 is 110, and this is roughly 12 to 15 means 120. Plus or minus this or that side. Okay. Somewhere, sometimes you get year less, sometimes you get year less. But total they give it for around 120 questions. Okay. So 35 marks, roughly 40 marks, and roughly 25 marks. Okay. You get it in for 2 marks, 1 mark, and half mark. Now, the institute may, however, vary the number of questions to be asked per subject. The examination will be held in online mode only. See here, only online mode is done. No negative marking has been given to RBWM. So it's a good thing for you, isn't it? Importantly, remember, no negative marking is there, so that you should definitely attempt all the questions. Don't be afraid of getting the negative marking. Okay. What is the duration of the exam? For 2 hours. Okay, duration of the exam is 2 hours. So you have to solve 120 questions in 2 hours, right? Exam dates for RBWM, it is 29th October 2023. So on 29th October, you will be having the exam. So be prepared for that. Okay, start your preparation right now only. We have started our batches. Join the batch immediately. Okay. Now how to prepare this? See this. There are 4 modules for RBWM. One is retail banking. Second is retail products and recovery. Third is support services, marketing of banking and services products. And last is wealth management. So these are the 4 modules. But remember, retail banking means what? Module A. It is just an introduction. Its place in the overall banking. What all products do we give? What are the services we give? What are the customer's expectations? So these all parts become the part of retail banking. Then products means you will have all the products. Savings, current, CASA, then FD. Then in asset products you have. Asset means all the loans you have. Home loans plus gold loans plus personal loans, everything. Credit cards. Then recovery part is also there. How to recover and what are the various forums on which you can file the cases. Like Lok Adalat, like DRT, right? Surface Act, everything is there. Then support services, marketing. Marketing means what? Here comes the basic role of why should I do the sales in the banking. So here you'll get complete knowledge of your marketing core product. What is the product life cycle? What are the various strategies for pricing? Everything you'll get it over here. Last is wealth management. Wealth management includes what? Wealth of the persons, customers. Now here you will include all the important parts such as income tax, then housing loan, then you'll have mutual funds, portfolio management services, everything will be there. Okay, so these are the 4 modules, and they have not stopped over here. They have added in the portion. The new portion added is, okay, before going ahead, everyone download Adda 24/7 app. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, test, everything. Whatever you need to clear the JIB and CIB, you'll get it over here. So that's why download it right now. Okay. Yeah. So I was coming to this part. See here, four modules are there, and they've added a 5th additional reading. Additional reading is on housing loans. Now, why housing loans? Because housing loans form the major role, major part in banking industry now. More than 50% of the income of the banks comes from housing loans now. So that's why you have all the lenders appraisal procedure, house finance and tax planning. Means how does housing loan help you in tax planning? You have mortgage advice, you have valuation of the property, how to do the valuation, what is the valuer do, what is the search and title report. All these things are there included in this. So this is the basic framework of the subject. Now the point over here is, how should you study? For studying this, always remember, focus on very main part, that is numericals. I have jotted down all the numericals which may come in exam, all the headings of the numericals. We take the same numericals in our paid classes also. That's why I'm saying join the class right now. Okay. So the numericals are on capital gains. Now capital gains are of 2 types. Always remember, capital gains are from housing. Suppose if you sell the house, then also you get capital gains, or stock market, shares. Okay, bonds also are there. So these two, both of them are included in your studies, housing as well as shares. Then you have income tax. Income tax latest rules 115 BSc, that is also added in your subject. Time value of money. So time value, you'll have the future value, present value formula, EMI formula. Here you get EMI formula also. How to calculate the EMI of housing loan, that is also there. Then depreciation, you are having depreciation calculations, various types of depreciations. You are having that straight line plus WDV, both of them are there. Then rent calculations. Rent calculations include, suppose if you are having some property, if you want to buy that property and it is going on rent, if you are planning to give it on rent, then how much should you invest? What should be the rent returns on that? That is a calculation. Then you have FSI calculation, floor space index, very important in cities now, right? All our flats are based on FSI, right? So that's why FSI calculations are also there. So that's why these are the 6 main numericals which you get in RBWM. Okay, so types of numericals, not 6 actually, types of numericals. Okay, now you must, if you have to score 60 plus or 70 plus, you must clear numericals. And numericals clarity is taken hugely very well in our batches. Batches just now started, okay, August 4th only. So join immediately, isn't it? Now focus, what are the strategies you should follow? Firstly, as I told you, numericals you should follow. Secondly, focus on the concept clarity. In theory, this is here, numericals I gave you. Numericals you must definitely focus on this. But on theory, what should you do? You should focus on the concept clarity. Your concept should be very clear. Whenever you read any theory, understand that theory. That is important. Not only reading or learning is important. Understanding is important. Right? Then, for example, suppose if I tell you concept clarity, if you learn capital gains, if you read the theory of capital gains, you must know what is a capital gain. What is the rule for these 3 years? What is the rule for stock exchanges, stock market, shares? Is the rule same for 1 year? Is it for 1 year long-term capital gains, or is it 3 years? As in the case of housing. So you must get these concepts cleared. Practice the numericals. As I have given you the numericals, you need to practice all of them, each one of them. Try to solve as many papers as available. Now these papers are available if you join Adda 24/7. You are getting the sample papers along with explanations, along with answers. Okay, so you have your clarity in mind. Get used to your calci. This is very important part. Used to your calci means the one calci which you are using for the practice, daily practice. Use the same calci for the exam. Okay, otherwise what happens if you bring a new calci, some of the functions are different, and then during the exam time you don't understand how to deal with that calci. Okay, so that's why always focus on this, get used to your calci. This is very important. Okay, how then take help of the professionals. This is again, professionals means who are the professionals. Now important part over here is the professional should be number one, trustworthy. Trustworthy means what? How will you know whether the professional whom, suppose if you have joined some classes, that person should be trustworthy. How will you know that? For example, I'll give you a simple example. In Adda 24/7, we have more than 10 plus years experience in JIB and CIB. All of us. Number two, we have more than 37 to 38 batches which have gone through our hand. We all our mentors have seen at least two portion changes. So that's why everyone knows what are the common points, what are the general questions asked. So that's why the professional from which you are taking the help, from whom you are taking the help, should be trustworthy. Okay, manage your time properly. Time properly means, you see here, everyone gets 24 hours only. You can't have 25 hours in your life. So you have to manage the time within those 24 hours only. You have to study during the morning times, night times, during the this banking hours if it is possible. Maintain your health. Health is very important. See here, if you study everything, do everything, join the classes, study hard, and your health is not okay. For that, your diet should be okay. Diet. Okay. Health should be okay. Diet should be okay. Mental fitness should be okay. Mentally, you must always be positive over here. Okay. Mental fitness. This is very important during the exam times. Okay. Read RBI circulars as much as possible. See here, related to retail, I'll say. See here, there are many RBI circulars now. Read related to retail banking. Okay. To retail. Read as many circulars as possible. Where are these available? These are available on any of the Google site. Also in your bank also. In your bank, they might they give you some special section of circulars on the internet itself. So follow that, isn't it? Now, let me discuss the batches here. As I told you, you need to take the help of the professionals. Join the professional batches. We are having the Sankalpa batch JIB for just now started. All the 4 subjects are covered, numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything is covered. Join immediately. Also, you can join the Mahapack. In Mahapack, you are getting roughly 15 plus batches. Let me write it over here, okay? What all do you get in Mahapack? Let me show you. In Mahapack, you get roughly 15 plus batches. And also you get live classes, video courses, ebooks, test series, mini and mega marathons, practice papers, doubt sessions, everything you get. Now, even if you attend 10 batches, let's say 10 batches you can attend because of your time pressure, banking pressure. Even if you attend 10 batches, then per subject you are having the revision 10 times. It's not a joke, isn't it? How to join this here? Now the discount scheme is going on. Join it immediately. Let me show you how to join. Okay, go to Adda 24/7. I would always suggest you to go through Adda 24/7 through the app. Because in the app, you're getting the coin system and you'll be getting 1% extra because of this coin. Go on collecting the coins. Okay. So how to join this? Look at this. Click on JIB and CIB. Okay. Now click on JIB October 23. Now we'll see the batches. Look at this. Sankalpa batch. Click on this Sankalpa batch. You'll see the details. See this. Online courses. 300 hours of online courses. 142 test series. 181 ebooks. My God. Now, even if you consider 142 test series, even if you solve 25% of these, although it might not be possible to solve all these 140, even if you solve 25% of this, then also you'll clear it. Ebooks are available. If you want to read anything, you get the ebooks over here. Recorded videos are available. So if you miss out on any class, you can get the recorded videos of the same. Click on buy now. See the code JC80 is already applied. You have already got 80% discount. So JC80 is already applied. 19,999 fees reduces to 3,999.80. Such a huge discount, isn't it? And this is an investment for lifetime. If you clear, once you clear JIB, in how many months will you recover this 3,999? right? Roughly how many months? 7, 8 months. After that, all the money which you get the increment is yours, isn't it? So that's why join immediately. I would always suggest you to join this Mahapack. In Mahapack, you get multiple batches. Now let me show you. JIB CIB Mahapack. Click on the JIB CIB Mahapack. Click on this JIB ka Mahapack. See here, you can have JIB ka Mahapack or combined Mahapack also. I'll show you combined because that is the best one. That is useful for JIB also, CIB also. In Mahapack also, you see this. 1100 hours online classes, 307 test series, 465 ebooks, 1487 videos. Such a huge thing you are getting at what price? See, the discounted price is 11,577. Recorded videos are obviously available for everything. Click on buy now. Okay, see this 57,889 is the actual price and you are getting it at 11,000. There you are getting 10 plus batches per subject. Isn't it the best investment for you? Click on continue, fill in your details and then just continue, make the payment, that's it. Join it ASAP. I would always suggest you because the exam is how far now? Exam is in October. How many months? August, September, right? So start immediately reading the subject, join the classes so that you can clear with 70 plus marks in RBWM. 70 plus I want. Okay. Chalo, bye from my side.